listen, everyone can be a millionaire. The same book, How Money Works by Tom Matthews and Steve Seibold, is where this information comes from. And these are things that I think you need to avoid. According to the National Financial Educators Council, listen to this, Alfie, 44% of Americans don't have enough cash to cover a $400 emergency expense. And I don't know if you remember, Alfie, but this is not the first time we talked about that on this show.
That's correct.
I don't know about you,
Yes.
but if you and Kimber did not have $400 to pay an emergency bill, you wouldn't feel very secure.
No, it would not be good.
So, my first suggestion for everybody listening is to save $400 for an emergency bill.
Seems like a very smart idea there, Mr. Gaddis.
It does. So if you don't have $400 and you need $400, save $400. Now, and I know it sounds weird, but in a lot of cases, people don't have money, Alfie, but they have plenty of money. They spend it on Starbucks. They spend it on things that big TVs and things like that. And it's not appropriate for me to judge listeners. And if you're out there listening today and I'm offending you because I'm saying you don't spend money correctly, I don't mean it that way. What I'm saying is if you took the money that you spent on something that might not be a good investment for you or something you could use long term, you might be better off to save the money and have it for an emergency expense. It also went on to say that 43% of student loan borrowers are not making any payments. Now, payments are not required on all student loan debt. Okay, sometimes they can be deferred. But I will tell you this, if you can get out of college and have no student loan debt, that would be preferred. It goes on to say 38% of households in America have credit card debt. 38%. I would have thought the number would have been higher than that. So I think those, if you want to become a millionaire, you need to avoid credit card debt. And listen to this. 1/3 of adult Americans in the U.S., Alfie, 1 in 3, 33%, 1/3 of American adults have, guess the amount of money in retirement savings. 33%, a third have this amount. Alfie, what is it?
$50,000.
Zero. What? A third of adult Americans have $0 saved for retirement. Now, I don't know about you, Alfie, but if I had absolutely nothing saved for retirement, I'm 51 years old, that would keep me up at night.
That'd be very scary.
Would it keep you up at night?
Yeah, of course.
Man.
Yeah.
So, here's my tips. Save $400 for an emergency fund. Try not to have any student loan debt if you can figure it out. In a lot of cases, people get very expensive degrees, and they can't even make enough money to pay back the student loans. If you have credit card debt, you want that credit card debt to go away as fast as possible, especially on those high interest rate cards, and start saving money for retirement.